Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, classmates. I am Garlafi Mangubat, and my report is all about emerging technological ethical dilemmas. Emerging technological ethical dilemmas, the need to explore conceptual, ethical, and policy issues of the society where modern technological advancement interacts promotes the advancement of science and technology for the common good. It should be clear that recent technologies and innovation should not hinder any individual from enjoying any of the rights mentioned in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. In 2015 and 2016, the Riley Center of Science, Technology, and Values at the University of Notre Dame released some of what is considered as emerging policies in relation to science and technology. We have 10 of ethical dilemmas. Number 1 is real-time satellite surveillance imagery. The advancement of technologies not only brought down the price of acquiring new satellites. These satellites were launched by several companies such as Planet Labs, Skybox Imaging, and Digital Globe para ma-record ang status ng Earth. Satellite-generated image are said to be helpful planning for solving humanitarian problems, solve crime, and disaster risk reduction. Number 2 is colonizing Mars, an astronaut bioethics. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, and a private company, Mars One, work together for a space mission to colonize the planet Mars. In 2018, Mars One is planning to launch a robotic mission to Mars, and by 2025, may apat na taong dadalhin sa Mars para gawin yung mission nila with the goals of establishment the first community outside Earth. Number 3 is wearable technology. Companies around the globe have developed several wearable technologies to suit human behavior and activities. These technologies continue to develop and become a hit for millennials. Wearable technologies have their beneficial function in the field of education and health, but their capabilities to expose the private details of our lives could be a problem. Number 4, state-sponsored hacktivism and software. Software is an armed force using cyberwar and hacktivism with the aim of transforming cultural values and identities of the society to achieve political ends. Aside from influencing the social aspect of a given political system, software also progresses to cultural invasion and psychological operations. The use of cyber attacks to any government agency ay mas malaking problema. Number 5, enhance pathogens. Gains of function researchers have beneficial impacts such as understanding the virus and the mode of treating such viruses. This kind of research could also increase mammalian transmission and virulence. Mammalian transmission, ibig sabihin, isa yung virus galing sa animal. Then, virulence is, ito yung virus na pwedeng dumami sa loob ng katawan. This could be potentially an avenue of exposing the virus into the general population that could give a devastating effect. Number 6 is non-lethal weapons. From the name itself, non-lethal weapons are not designed to kill, but they remain to be an emerging ethical and policy dilemma. Some example of non-lethal weapons. Number 1 is laser missiles, blinding weapons, pain rays. And non-lethal weapons may be used more liberally in situations that could be diffused by peaceful means, but discriminate use of such could as means of torture. Number 7 is robot swarm. Some researchers at Harvard University have focused on the development of kilobots. This kilobot is a group of robots capable of communicating with each other and perform simple tasks that do not require any human intervention. It can be used to get a situational overview, search for objects, monitor the environment, or establish a communication network. Number 9 is artificial life form. We are introducing synthetic DNA to an existing organism. An emerging field of science known as synthetic biology is focused on the custom building of synthetic life forms. Safety issues and risk factors are still connected with the possible release of these artificial life forms into our environment. Number 9 is resilient social ecological system. The need to build resilient bonds both in the social and ecological system of each nation is necessary, most especially in facing societal problems brought about the poverty, economic globalization, and natural phenomena such as climate change and natural disaster. Number 10 is brain-to-brain interface. Researchers at the University of Washington have started brain-to-brain interface experiments as early as 2014. This will direct communication from one brain to another without the use of speech, but using an electroencephalography (EEG) machine that detects a brain activity in the sender. Yun lang po. Thank you po.